Okay, this is going to be the first video of the Battle of the Bulge. And I realize I posted one yesterday, but the problem is, what's the problem with this one? Okay. The problem is that that's disappeared. All those videos, I made 36 videos, and I think I posted 5, but they all disappeared when I had to reload Windows 11. This happened, I think, twice before, and this one was a heartbreaker because I was really doing well as the Germans. But that's all gone, and now I have to start over. I'm trying to figure out where I am here. I just have to reload this thing in again. Yeah, the last game was great. The bridges got repaired early, and I got over them, and I had a breakthrough. Damn sound effects! I gotta turn these off. Is this treating this as a new game? Okay. So this looks like the scenario I was playing. "162 turns, that's about right." Okay. The Allies will be on automatic with fog of war. Let's see what rules were indicated. We want manual defensive fire. What's this one? They use the third movement to reveal concealed enemy in a range of current visibility +1. Okay. Optional surrender. Broken units have been assaulted and lost the assault, but have no valid retreat are eliminated. That should be standard. Low visibility through causes slowdown reductions in air. Yeah, they can't fly during fog and other stuff. Quality. Okay. Amphibious nuclear helicopters. Don't think we have to worry about that. Optional fire, optional assault. Locking zones of control, higher fatigue recovery, indirect fire. Well, they didn't have counter battery fire. It's probably all you can. Indirect fire be spotted by the enemy. Makes it possible. I guess that works for the U.S. Night fatigue, no. We get plenty of fatigue during the day. No low fuel effects. No low fuel effects are used in this game, and no units become low on fuel. Oh, that's totally unhistorical for the Germans, so we got to check that. Program weather. When selected, follow a set pattern based on the historical record. Now, that was not true of the last game because I started out with mud, and except for 2 turns, in the first 36 turns, it was all mud. Maybe it'll be better this time, but I don't see what these guys are saying here because they didn't keep to it last time. Limited air recon, what the hell's that? Cannot. Unit spotted using air cannot be targeted for air artillery unless the enemy unit is also seen by a friendly ground unit that is eligible to spot. No, I thought they used the Grasshopper aircraft. To spot, and they called in coordinates. They didn't need a. It doesn't make a lot of sense that they need an enemy unit to see the friendly ground, to see the friendly ground unit to see the target. Let me think about this. I don't know. Low ammo prevents firing. No, we don't want that. Use wireless. No. Let me read this one again. Come on. Enemy units spotted using air recon cannot be targeted for air artillery. Well, I don't know. Well, they had it checked. Okay, we'll live with it, I suppose. It kind of doesn't make sense, and then it kind of does. Okay, so I think we'll go with these rules. Whoop. What did I do here? Okay, first thing I want to do is shut off all of the sound effects. Go to settings. Shut off sound effects. Shut off movement sounds. Shut off background sounds. Okay. Okay, here we go. German movement. Soft conditions. We start out in mud. Great. Well, what the heck is this? The Americans are in blue? I've got some blue German units. How the hell am I going to tell the difference? Oh, these are German units. Okay, do I have... I don't have the divisional markers on, do I? Divisional markings. Okay, so now you can see the NATO symbol in the center is a color. Oh. So I can't see any Americans? Huh. That's kind of funny. I should be able to cite some of them. Guess not. Okay, now let's turn on. We'll highlight fixed units. That means units I cannot move until they become unfixed, and they're surrounded with a yellow box. And it's all the good stuff. All this stuff up here I can move. Oh, here I see a couple units. Okay. We don't need the objectives. Okay, I want to get these guys out of here. So put them in travel mode. Now, there are two modes for these units. There's combat mode and travel mode. When you see a white bar on the bottom of the unit, that means it's in travel mode. If you don't, it's in combat mode. So we want to get the hell across this river. It's pointless to have these guys up here. Oh shit, let's shut off that sound. Okay. Where's that sound coming from? Shit. I know there's a shutoff for it somewhere here. Oh, beep on air. That's it. Okay. All right. Oh, I shouldn't have to listen to that. We'll truck these guys up. Let's get the artillery out of here. It's of no use up here. And we'll move these guys back in combat mode just in case someone's goofy enough to attack them. Okay, those guys are moved. These are bridge engineers, which we need down south. We don't need them up here, so why are they up here? It's a good question. All right. We want to move all these units out here. Except we can't use this road because the Americans are in here. So we've got to go to this road. Where do I start moving here? Schnee fell. Here's where the 106th is lurking. Okay. Third paratroop. The oranges. All right, let's move forward. We're not going to see anything. We're going to have to move to Kreewinkle and Roth, and then we'll see some units. Manderfield. Unless these are mech, they usually move just one hex. I don't think even this, yeah, this cav can't even move. These are Nebelwerfers. Range is 7. I'll leave them there for the moment. Ooh, these are some big guns. Range at 20 and 10 hexes. I'll leave them alone. This is another big boy. 28 hexes. Holy moly. We'll leave him there. Anti-tank. And a bridge engineer. Oh, the anti-tank, we've got a truck up. So you highlight the unit and then you tap the trident here, and that puts them in travel mode. So then they can move. Now these guys, they're right on the road. First of all, this mortar is worthless, but we'll truck him up and move him up. These guys have to get off the road. So we'll truck them up. Stug. We'll truck him up. Yep, I knew I'd run into him. Then I'll deploy him. Put this guy in travel mode. Put him in combat mode. It's unbelievable. So many German headquarters will start out of command control. Wouldn't you think that on the first move, everybody would be in command control and able to receive orders? Well, not in this game. Most Germans are out of command control. That makes a whole lot of sense. Let's put this guy in travel mode. Get him moving down here. Oh, another guy. Take him out of command control or out of travel mode. These guys are in travel mode already. That's good. Huh. Take them out of travel mode. Take them out of travel mode. Okay. Oh, shit, we run into somebody right away. All right. Put this guy in travel mode. Can't move any further. The Borfers, we'll leave them where they are. I'll leave them where they are. I think we'll leave all these guns alone. They can fire on these two groups. 8. 88 has 2. Range of 2, we'll truck him up. Range of 10. Okay. We got to cover these Nebelware first, so even though I get in that guy's way. Hey, we'll truck the anti-tank gun up. You can't move any further. They're foot sloggers. Okay. Now we got these guys to move. Who are they? First SS. Okay, that guy can't move, but these guys can. All right. Let's see, we're going to meet in the Schneefel. Get these guys on the road. Oh, 150th Brigade. That's Skorzeny. Okay. Well, let's finish up movement up here. Trick up the anti-tank. I think we'll make for the road. This guy will go one forward just to keep them back. This guy will go down here. Okay, the rest of these guys are going to make for the road here. Out of command. Another headquarters out of command. Shit, is that how you start an offensive? Everybody's out of command, so you can't get any feedback from them and you can't talk to them? That's considered to be a good idea? I think that was just the game designers doing this because they really don't want the Germans to win. So they do all they can, just like the rubble rule. I've never read, in all the books I've read on World War II, that rubble was ever a problem in movement for either side. But in this game, every hex of rough ground and every village turns to rubble after you shoot at it a couple times. And the villages are like huts. Some of them are made out of stone, but a lot of them are just like lean-tos. So even if you blew them up, what's the rubble? It's going to be like a billion toothpicks. That's just some nonsensical rule he came up with. Okay, all these engineers are bridge engineers, so they're going to go south. Where the blown bridges are. That makes sense. Makes no sense why they're in the north. So this headquarters is really ripping. They had all these bridge engineers up here, and I don't remember Piper rebuilding any bridges. So what the hell did all these, why were they deployed up here? See, the guys in this game should have had one scenario where the Germans can deploy as they, or the player playing the Germans can deploy as they see best. That would have been so great. This guy's probably going to stall on top of this fixed guy because he's right on the road. Yep. Shit. Okay, this guy's moved. These guys have moved. Okay, so all these guys have to move in here and get to the road. These guys are absolutely useless up here. So I'm going to move them all out to where they will be useful. See, they put this guy on the road fixed so that road really can't be used. That's the only reason they did it. This is the game designers or whoever did this deployment. That's the only reason they did that. Because everybody has to stop. You can always tell when these guys have a bias. Have a bias against the Germans winning because they probably beat the shit out of the Americans in an honest game. The Americans made a shitload of mistakes. Ooh, all these Nebelwerfers. And then Hitler's supposed to lose this battle. So they make sure of that. Okay, all those guys are moved. Now we got more bridge builders here. Oh, Sepp Dietrich himself. Good. Yep. And look where they put him, right in back of the army. You would think if you've got to repair damaged bridges, you would put them near the bridges, not in back of the friggin' army. Nope, not in this game. In this game, it makes sense to deploy them way in back of the army, as far away from the bridges as you can get. That's considered a good idea. And this, if you looked it up, this probably isn't the way the Germans did it. It's the way the game designers did it here. So the Germans would have an impossible time repairing the bridges because it'd take them 50 moves to get their bridge units up there. That's the only reason that was done. Okay, everything's done up here. Everything's done there. Rundstedt, Army Group B. That's why everybody's out of command and control, because he's way the hell back there. Wonder if that's where he was historically. I doubt it. Well, at least he can move once he gets on the road. Okay. Now we're down to here. Now we want to free up this road right there. Now this flak unit can move fast. I know he's going to run into someone pretty quick here. Yep, right there. All right, I'll put this guy in travel mode. He'll at least be able to move another hex or two. Ah, shit, didn't do him much good. He just ran into another unit. All right, that guy got a little further. Let's put him in combat mode. Oh, these little stubby guns are worthless. The hell is that? 75. Just cannon fodder. Let's send him up here anyway, so he can move. Ah, shit. Okay. What is that? A Wesp or a Hummel? Wesp. Oh, and a Hummel. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, that didn't move too far. Oh, he's crossing a damn stream, no wonder. All the Germans are put in the worst possible position for movement, across streams or something. I have a feeling that's all intentional. Look at this guy go. Ooh, scout car. Recon, that's good. He can go. Go, man, go, man, go, man, go. Go, man, go. Can I get this village? No. We'll deploy him. There's quite a few people in these woods, which is why I'm avoiding them for the moment. So I don't want to fight them with these guys. These guys are all mechanized. So I don't want to bog them down. I want these guys, which are leg infantry, to go fight these guys. Not my mech. Not my mechanized forces. Now we got a bunch up here. Well, got to put someone here that can block these guys. Oh, a tank finally. Guess the idea the Germans had at the Battle of the Bulge was to break through with their infantry, get the holes, and then the tanks behind them would punch through the holes. But in this battle, it's better if you have the tanks up front. That was Montgomery's theory of war at El Alamein. Use the infantry to punch the holes, and the tanks would follow up, and it was a complete failure because his infantry didn't punch any holes. The Germans only had 50 tanks, and most of them were Italians, and they beat the shit out of the British. They couldn't get through with his stupid strategy, so then he had to bring up the tanks. And when he brought up the tanks, they got through. So they're following that dope strategy. Why would anybody do that? All right, we're slowly moving these guys out the best we can. Trying to flank these guys. We got zillions of headquarters here, which are just stupid. They do that with all their games. They'll go down to regiment headquarters. The most you should go down is division. You should have corps and division. That's it. You don't need brigades and regiments. That's so freaking stupid. Bring plenty of artillery here so I can blast those guys to pieces. They say the Americans were so weak. That's a load of crap. The American infantry battalions here are between 600 and 700 men, just about all of them. Whereas the Germans, a lot of them are like 80, 60 men, 150, 200. So they're outnumbered about 3 or 4 to 1 attacking an American infantry battalion. Well, these flak units have a lot of movement. Let's see when I run into somebody here if I can make that village. Nope. Ooh, 88. Well, we got to push them out there. We don't want the Americans trying to cut this road. These guys did a nice job on the counter displays, or on the profile displays you see off to the left here in this column. They really did spend some effort doing that. Another 88. Just where you want to have an 88 in the middle of the woods. Way back. All right, now all these guys need to move out. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, this is Schneefel, the southern area. So we can't use that road. So we're going to have to drop down here. Well, guess we'll go north. Yep, we run into guys immediately. We got a Stug. Let's try to go around them. Well, we meet somebody else up here. And somebody else. All right, let's get to fighting if that's what they want to do. Put this guy in travel mode. Deploy him. Hummel. Almost look like an elephant. deploy him. It's got a range of 10. I think I'll leave him there. It's an engineer. Pull him up 1. Mount up the anti-tank. Recon. Ooh, these guys have terrific ranges. We'll leave them where they are. These guys are good. They have long ranges. Okay. Put them in travel mode. Put them in combat mode. Put them in travel mode. Ah, shit. He only goes 1 hex. Just move these guys. Damn, why did I deploy this damn artillery on the road? They do that on purpose just to block the Germans. Another Stug. All right, so everybody is moved up to there. Dasberg. Oop. Okay. So we got a blown bridge in the northwest corner of the hex. Okay, we'll deploy the engineer. And we'll see if we can make them fix the bridge. Bridge operations. Northwest. Okay. Hopefully he does that quick. Otherwise I can't get across. So these two guys push out here. push out there with those guys. These guys are all on the west side of the ore. It's a damaged bridge. Shit, I can't see if that's a shitty road leading out from there. I don't even know if it's worth repairing. This is a shitty road from leading out from there. I don't know whether that's worth repairing. I don't think it is. That bridge is blown. I don't see where this gets me. Down to Dietrich? I don't want to go there. I'm not even sure I'm going to repair these bridges. This guy's trapped, it looks like. This bridge is blown too. Yeah, this guy can't escape. That's nice. Let's see if I put this guy in travel mode, if he can move back across the bridge. Shit, he should be able to. How did he cross in the first place? Oh, rubber dinghies probably. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to repair any of these bridges. Why do I want to go out here? I don't. This guy looks like he's trapped too. See if this guy can beat cleats out of here. Oh shit. Block that. You'd think. Shit. I think these guys should be able to get back over the bridge, because they passed over. I don't think they all had rubber dinghies. I think They might have passed over where the bridge was, but who knows? Because they don't have any heavy weapons. They just have small arms. I'd like to get them over the bridge without rebuilding it. Like these guys. Okay, that's everybody on the west side of the river. So, Dasburg, we do want to get across. I don't think anybody can cross until it's repaired. So where we got another engineer around here? We got this dopey headquarters. He's worthless. Get him out of there. These 3 vehicles we can put in travel mode. Put them in travel mode. What's this engineer here? You can only clear mines. Let's see if we can move this whole stack over here. Yes, good. Oh, what do we got here? Armor and an 88. Oh, that's always good. Move them up. West Bahamel. Some artillery. Okay. Put them in travel mode. Ooh, range of 18. We'll leave him sitting there. That's fine. Range of 24. We'll leave the artillery there. What's this guy? Shit, he can only clear mines. He's worthless. They'll move off the road. They're no good. 8 and 19. $20, $10, $10. Well, the 20, he can't move. It's nice. The other 2 we'll put in a travel mode. 12, 18. It can stay. Oh, shit. Our time's up. Well, see where it's going to put this. In Bulge folder. That's good. Okay, that's it for today.